The Dennis Easley Bus Managers Rodeo Award, sponsored by BRC, Coach and Transit, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Calgary, Alberta. Brad Field, please. I know, I was trying to figure out where that was. No. Big rig.
Thanks, big guy. How's everybody doing tonight? Great meal, hey guys? Thank you very much. Let's get started here. First of all, I would like to thank the CBA for having BRC Coach and Transit. We look forward to this. Is by far the best event that we attend on a yearly basis, so thank you again. Dennis Easley. Dennis, where are you, by the way? Sitting in the back corner there. 25 years that he's dedicated to this event. And so thanks, Dennis. I have never heard a single bad thing said about Dennis Easley. He has dedicated his time and effort and made a trip out this year again. We had a chat, probably about 2 weeks ago, and he said to me over the phone, he says, Brad, he says, I made the 25-year mark, but he says, I think I'm done. He says, it's time to hang him up. And so we talked about it and so forth, and of course, we're happy to support him in whatever decision he made. But once we got together here, we sat for a little bit, and it was kind of like a Brett Favre situation, retire or not retire, retire or not retire. So he brought an agent in, and we haggled for a bit, but we've signed Dennis to a multi-year deal, undisclosed dollar amount. But Dennis has promised that he's going to stay on with the CBA Bus Rodeo and take care of things for us until he decides otherwise. So thanks again, Dennis, for your dedication. We really look forward to it. I'd like to send out some thank yous to all the judges, the runners, timekeepers, the Willinghams. Thank you very much, Jeannie. Earl, where's Earl hanging out? Yeah, the man. Again, this guy dedicates his whole afternoon to helping out all the drivers. He seems to take pleasure in helping out the ladies a little bit more. I don't know what that's about. I tried to get into the driver's seat one time, and he kind of just looked at me and says, "Not going to happen." So, okay, that's fine. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for sure. So, anyways, thank you to all of you guys for the help of the setup of the rodeo, and it's a lot of work to put together, and so a big round of applause for everybody who chipped in and helped out. Thanks again. Okay, so without further ado, it was a close race this year. We had some newcomers into the event and some surprising finishes here. So I'm going to announce third place, Danny from Transit Systems. Where's Danny at? Okay, Danny's missing out on the prize money. It's only $1,000, so no problem. Second place, Elvin from Reliant Travel. Elvin, are you in the room? Okay, so I'm going to have to start singing here, obviously. We got no one else to give. And I know the first place isn't here, so but we got someone special coming up for that one. First place goes to Scott from West Valley Charters. Yeah. And our friend Kevin's going to come up and accept that first place on behalf. Kevin told me a story that he started training Scott about a year and a half ago? And so all Scott has to do is pick up on the speed factor. If you guys saw Kevin at the end of the bus rodeo and see what speed he drives at. Thank you, sir. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, he's a speed demon, that's for sure. So congratulations to all the winners, and I'm assuming, Susie, you'll get that on to... Yes. Perfect, thanks. Oh, and the coveted TP award. This is... I got to tell you a story. So Earl, of course, being the guy that he is, he always takes special attention to the ladies in the driver's seat. So this young lady Jumps up in the seat. I don't know if she's ever done the bus rodeo before, but she's looking pretty good. High heels, you know. Adjusting herself, does her hair, kind of does one of these. Gets in behind the driver's seat. Earl walks through the whole paces and so forth, shows her all the steering wheel. That's that big round thing, you know, turns and so forth. She looks like she's comfortable. Disengages the brakes. Takes her foot off the brake, starts rolling ahead. I'm assuming Earl says, oh, you got to honk the horn to, you know, get everybody to know that you're starting. So she panics, starts looking for the horn. Meanwhile, she's rolling ahead. She panics, honks the horn, and then hammers the brake. Earl flies to the windshield like this. So she finishes it up. Earl comes over to me and says, seeing as how you're the sponsor of the event, Brad, how much insurance do you cover? I said, what are you talking about? He says, well, I knocked out 3 teeth. I've got a broken nose. He says, I'm thinking of taking you to court. So I looked over at Bob Crescenzo. Where's Bob? Bob's in the back there. I said, Bob, help me out here. I said, you got to cover me off here. So I don't know what's going to happen, or I don't know if you're going to get a buck or nothing, but it was a good guide. So this year's TP award, Deborah, ABC. Where are you sitting? She's not here either? Okay, Dawn. Guys, as usual, a pleasure. We're throwing our support behind the Dennis Easley Bus Rodeo from here on in. We continue to support. Susie, thank you again for including us in this. We're really happy to be here. We're honored. Thanks again for having us. Take care. Have a great night.